Welcome back to The Swarm. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you're hitting all of your sustainable goals. We often get asked the benefits of transitioning to solar power over traditional sources. Usually, the final verdict comes down to the outlay cost versus long-term savings. With an abundance of companies offering low-interest credit, a 30% federal tax rebate, and a growing concern about climate change, is now the right time to act? First of all, let us take a look at what the average home spends on energy each month. What type of system should you install? If your home has a decent exposure to sunlight, there are two options you can take with different advantages. The most common is to install a system that sends excess power back into the grid during the day when you have low requirements, called net metering. You will receive a credit from the utility company that is redeemed when the solar is offline, at night or cloudy days. This option is cheaper, but the off-peak and credit pricing are set by the utility. As of the start of 2019, 30 states offered net metering. The second option is to install a battery system with your solar panels that stores the power for night or during cloudy periods. This takes you completely offline from power utilities. Not all utilities offer net metering, so this might be your only option. The average yearly hours of sunlight varies by state. This will impact how many panels you require to install, as well as your consumption. Your solar installation company will advise for your location, but here are the state averages for a guide. The installed cost per square foot of a solar system varies by state. Higher efficient systems will cost more. Here is an estimate of what a system would cost based on the average household use and yearly sunlight for your state. This is for a net metering system. A battery storage can cost an additional $10,000. We have also excluded the 30% tax rebate from the federal government that would provide larger savings. Depending on your average monthly bill, it may take you around 8 to 12 years to recover the cost. But more importantly, what have we now saved in terms of the environment? These are the CO2 emissions you would be saving per year. Removing your home emissions from your carbon footprint will bring you much closer to the sustainable limit of 2.2 tons. If you want to transition to a completely sustainable system, you may also want to look at the cost to replace your gas heating and cooking with electric alternatives. 1/3 of our carbon footprint derives from the home. Becoming carbon neutral is not going to be easy, but removing the household carbon-based energy consumption from our footprint will be one of the most significant steps. Solar is still in its infancy, and the technology will only improve from here. But right now, it is a viable solution in combating climate change. Have you run the numbers? Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and join the swarm. See you next time.